Well, I've been thinking about doing a YouTube channel and titling it Best of Both Worlds. And a little background on that. We lived in Croydon before moving up here to Cokeville, Wyoming. And I started putting fences around all my trees down there in Croydon. And because I like wildlife. And I learned that if you want to have the best of both worlds, you have to take care of your stuff, which generally means you have to give it a little extra care. So I just wanted to show you guys what I've been doing here to maintain having the best of both worlds. So here at the house, as you can tell, we got a 6-foot fence coming off the side of our home, which makes this area in front of our house nice for the chickens. I've started growing some fruit trees. We have a bunch of different apple trees that are inside this fence. Here's this is actually a first-year tree. It grew. All that growth was actually from this past summer. So the apple trees seem to like our climate here. Got some pretty cool chickens with a couple nice roosters. Figure I'd give you a little tour of the coop. We've got this latched on end. I did build this myself. Eggs are just retrieved from there. It looks like we got a couple chickens in there. And you can just reach in and grab stuff. Here we got our metal gate. I'm just gonna show you in the back. That's my feeder. Works super slick, as you can tell. And for summertime, being it's a frame of a swing set, you got easy you can hang things, waters, whatever necessary. Another fruit tree. Here's another apple tree. As you can tell, it also is a first-year tree, and it put on that growth last year, which is incredible for fruit trees in my area. And as you can tell, we're still inside the high fence, so I can protect my trees on the inside and hopefully have some wildlife around. Couple more things I wanted to show you. There's 2 more apple trees I planted this past fall. You know, I definitely believe in being self-sufficient, and it's fun. It's fun to, learn how things coexist, how to make them functioning. Here, this frame is actually built for some beehives for this coming year. So it's got a nice little frame top to put the hive on, and then got a little deck underneath where you can do some work with them. So as you can tell, as we continue on here, we go from the tree area, which I love fruits and berries. That's probably my main passion, is fruit trees and berry trees. This here is a 3-year-old pear tree. Planted it when we first moved up. Also a pear, another pear. I got 6 pear trees, and they've been doing super good. They're definitely hardy trees. And then I have a couple more apples that are here. That's that 6th pear tree. I do have a couple plum trees, and I'm working, seeing how that'll work out. And then I love peaches, so I'm always trying to pull off keeping a peach tree or 2 alive. So we will see how that goes. Winters here at the front. I did this last year. I started a couple little spots to grow things or do whatever with here in front of the house, and lined it with brick, covered it, It's kind of a cool little deal. The wife grew a few herbs here last year. And then continuing on, we've got the rest of the 6-foot fence. I also like to raise American Wagyu, so here on the other side, which, you know, I'll show you, we'll look at that another time, but we've got, this here is actually a start of a raspberry patch, so don't mind the weeds here on the front, but the raspberries, this whole part here is gonna be for raspberries. So we're getting ready to go in the garden area. It's fenced with a gate on it so that my chickens can be closed out of it in the summertime when plants are growing. And it is fully fenced as well, you know, and we've flattened it out, make it into kind of a garden area. It's gonna need a little work this coming summer. That's why I wanted to start by showing this off. But actually, we've built our own greenhouse. I do have a cover for the top. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna turn this into a raised bed this spring. And it'll be U-shaped. It'll be pretty cool looking. Basically got it ready to finish it up for this spring, so it'll be super cool, as you can tell. It's a cool build. And back at the back, so it does have, allows for ventilation from the front and the back. And then it's got these other little areas, so it's super cool. It's worked real well. It's gonna be real nice. So to finish off, I wanted to kind of show you guys that all this stuff that I've done here actually has some flow to it. So the purpose here is that everything can benefit from, you know, one another. So the chickens at certain times can go into the garden. They have a regular pen all the time, which gives them a big area of safety. And then I've also got it gated right there behind the bee thing. So in the summer they can go out all the way around into the main part, and they can go out and gain the benefits from a feed area. Primarily feedlot for cattle. So as you can tell, we got a couple steers over in the lot right now, but yeah, the chickens take advantage of the whole thing. So for today's video, I'd like to say that if you want to have the best of both worlds, you know, you want domestic and wild, and flowers, gardens, trees, bushes, whatever you'd like. If you take care of them, you can have the best of both worlds.